finally here in Kinabalu. It's 10 to 6 in the morning. I'm going to be collected in the next 20 minutes. Been really looking forward to this for a few years. I'm going to climb Kinabalu, the highest mountain in Southeast Asia. It's quite a unique looking mountain. So I get a 2-hour bus from here to the start point. Then depending on fitness, they say maybe 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours hike today. Up to the lodgings, stay in the lodgings tonight. Up at 2 a.m. tomorrow for the summit climb, which is going to be cool. It'll be in the dark, and they say it's possible to get there for sunrise, which I plan on doing. Well, I hope I get up there for sunrise. I'm gonna try my best. So fingers crossed. Really exciting. I've been looking forward to doing this for a long while. So next time you see me, I'm going to be at the start point. Okay, see you then. Alright, this is the start. We're starting downhill.
Yeah, we start with downhills and the crew landing tomorrow.
We're 15 minutes in, feeling it. So my guy Joe's telling me I'm going to be walking, trekking, hiking, whatever you want to call it, climbing 6 kilometers from the beginning up to the guest house, and then we're going to rise about 1400 meters. So it's going to be eventful. There's Joe in the background.
Hey man.
We're not far off being 2/3 there, which will be 4 kilometers in. We're going to stop and have our lunch. I reckon we're at 2,500 meters, feet, can't remember, but it is getting more difficult. Getting our breath a lot quicker. It was good so far. It's very damp. You can see I'm probably dripping, but definitely see the landscape starting to change here also, and I think the further we go, the more that'll happen. Alright. Right. 3.5k. Another 500 meters to lunch. My guide was saying most places and most hiking climbs you would usually rise like 800 meters a day. Here we're doing nearly double that in the space of 6 hours. He told me from top to bottom, we're going to be rising 1.4 kilometers straight up. Gonna be the highest I've ever been. I wonder how I'll deal with the altitude. I feel it now. A nice flat bit. Whoop! Oh, I hear voices. It's the lunch spot. See you there. So I just stopped for lunch at the 4 kilometer mark. Two more kilometers. Oh, done for the day. This is it. Home for the night. Clouds are rolling in. Alrighty. What are we at? 3,272. Staying here for the night. Acclimatise. I think we're getting up at 2 AM, and then we did this quite quick actually. We did it in less than 4 hours, so we might get to do a little sleep in because we'll do the next bit tomorrow quick enough. 2 hours up to the summit. So we're going from 3,272 up to around 4,100 or 4,090. Clouds roll in here, look. Actually, we might get a good view over here. So, just waiting on the buffet dinner, and I reckon we're going to head to bed around 7, 8 to be up for 2 o'clock. We're going to start our summit ascent at 3 AM. Should take us about 2 hours. It's only 2.8 kilometers, but it's going up another 1,000 feet. I'm still getting mixed up between the feet and meters. But yeah, this is the place. Morning. So it's about 2:10. Been up since 1. Didn't have the best sleep, and not too many people did, I think. in anticipation. It was really heavy rain all night and it's really damp out now. A lot of clouds. Been up since 1, had breakfast at 1:30. A couple of coffees. I'm not leaving till 3. I'm gonna let the crowd go ahead of us, so there won't be any traffic jams. Don't know how long it'll take, but hopefully we'll be up there before sunrise. Did find it hard when I went to sleep yesterday to actually take deep breaths. I had a super full stomach, but yeah, it was really difficult to breathe. I'm really finding the altitude challenging. So this next 1,000 meters, or it's less than 1,000 meters today of climb, it's gonna be tough. So it's in the pitch dark, so we all have our mandatory headlamps, and it's gonna be amazing. Really looking forward to it. It's gonna be hard, but we got it. Alright, see you on the trail. Packed, ready to go. Light, hat, scarf, jacket, pants, shoes, pole, water. Let's go. Just about to get underway. It's starting to clear up nicely. It is quite cold and it's super wet underfoot. I'm just looking down over, you can't see this now, but I'm just looking down off the mountain and I can see all the villages lit up. It's cool. Try to snap a photo on the phone. Yeah, getting excited. So we're just at the last checkpoint, just after signing in, and we're in this little shack. We're waiting for 15 minutes, we're after coming up super quick, so can chill out for 15 minutes out. The wind's pretty cold out, and I don't know how long to the top, but we're flying it. There was a good bit there we were actually have to climb up some ropes, a bit sketchy, but it was good. Next stop, the top. Just got back. It's now 20 to 9. I'm going to leave here at 9. Just taking a rest. This is the back to the lockers, or the back to the chalet. So got up at 2 a.m. We left just before 3. It was quite difficult at the start. There was a lot of steps and there was a lot of like traffic jams. So flew up past them. Then you have to check in at a checkpoint and sign a document just to prove, I think, that you're on the mountain, or that you've gotten that far, so you can get a certificate. And from there on, it got really tough. We had to do some climbing with ropes. It was quite slippy. A couple of people fell, but they weren't injured, which is great. And then it was just a slow ascent up to Lowe's Peak. It was beautiful. The sun just started rising when we got up there. Stayed there for about half an hour. It was quite cold. The altitude didn't hit me as hard as I thought it would, but it was still tough. And then we just got a few pictures and videos and whatnot, and started the trek back down. My guide Joe is an absolute legend. Just chatting about everything, you know, life, family, his interest in dart and sport in general. But so after this coffee now, I'm going to pack, and then we're going to head down, do the next 6k down to the starting point. It should take us about 2 hours. See how the knees are after that. But yeah, that was my experience of climbing Mount Kinabalu, 4,000 meters. I could feel it. I'd highly recommend anyone coming here. Cheers.